This one is Skybolt Zack. This is a student game. Frogs were needlessly difficult again. So we're doing an action platformer with apparently some inspiration from rhythm games, which could be interesting. See how that goes. Disclaimer, this is a prototype. Welcome to Demo Disc.
Skybolt Zack.
Game decided to announce itself. Very well. Okay, so we have tutorial, 3 reasonable levels, and then hard. It's 3 parts of the tutorial. Move, jump. Ah, okay. I see how this is going. Oh, missed it. Now to just like mash colors wantonly. Okay, that wasn't bad. I don't quite associate like X, Y, B with colors in my head, even though I'm using the correct controller for doing so. It's just not a baked-in association, so I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. Oh, there's multiple routes I could be taking, and I appear to be taking this one. Yeah, it's a little chaotic. No damage, no chain break. Still only a rank B, because it wasn't very smooth. Let's be honest, it wasn't very smooth. Tutorial 2. More tutorial. Oh, didn't know I had that ability. And now we have something for the A button to do. Ah! I wanted to do that. Oh. Okay, I can see how there starts to be like a flow to this whole thing. If you can get your air dashes right and all that. I was going to turn the volume down slightly because that was loud. You know, there is a certain Sonic vibe to all this, actually. Including, like, the actual gameplay design itself. Like, I could see there being a Sonic game that operates on this kind of color switching, color scheme management stuff. I dropped combo and I'm sad. I took damage and I'm sad. But yeah, it's you want to go fast. Everything about this is clearly designed to make you want to go fast. He's dabbing though. He is dabbing. Zack is dabbing. So there's that. Yeah, at least we're not being constantly bodied by an imbalanced boss. So you can also, like, steer how you handle all this. Rawr. I need more air. I need more not spikes. Get those. Boop. I booped. Yeah, that moment right there, very Sonic. Also, Teddle, thank you for the follow, or T-Tel, or however it is pronounced. My apologies for getting it wrong one of those times. Yeah, that last moment there with the springs, that felt very Sonic. Oh, there were multiple paths I could have taken. And this is the one I have taken this time. There we go. Nice chain. That was a good level. He's not dabbing anymore. I'm not sending you an email. Well, I want to know why there's a timer in the top left this entire time. Also, let's go back and do the hard level. There are modifiers. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, it was extremely nice. Oh, I see. I see how this is hard. Okay. Okay, not a fan of how that all went, but we're surviving. Barely. Those make for challenging traps to deal with. Is it like requiring me to I think it's requiring me to do double hits on those, which is not what I was doing. This is hard. This is a hard level. I see why it was labeled as such. Okay, but we're through that. Ow. Okay. I'm on 1 HP, so I'm being kind of cautious at the moment. And I had to loop around to grab the door. Whew. Okay, so the levels here can get very difficult, which is appreciated. It's good to know the potential difficulty curve on this. It's also good to know we're playing for exactly 12 minutes and 26 seconds, which is not very long. Yeah, it has a certain like Sonic vibe to it. All right, thanks for hanging out, Sat. It's kind of tricky to like. You want to go as fast as possible, naturally. Everything kind of encourages that mentally, but you do have to slow down and figure out what you're doing. And I respect that balance. And I feel like the hard level kind of shows that they do have good ideas for like later level enemies and layouts and all of that. So I would feel okay, you know, in that sense. Sometimes you only see the beginning of the game and you're like, do they have any idea how to make this harder and more interesting and more varied and whatnot. And no, clearly there's some stuff here that you could introduce gradually. We saw a couple different ideas in that final level. Like the spots where if you hit the wrong color, you're gonna jet into a spike enemy. Just the whole concept of the spike enemies. Kind of forcing a direction. But yeah, this seems like something that you just build out the levels. Like build out a bunch more levels. You know, keep it going, and yeah, it could be interesting. It could also easily just like be too long. That's a possibility. Depending on how you do it. It did seem like there are going to be like multiple exits for various levels, which is smart because it forces you to like have those split-second decisions. Like, oh, I kept mashing X. I should have hit Y earlier because then that would take me on a different branching path. And with this setup, that's not hard to arrange, I would think. Yeah, that felt like a certain kind of Sonic game, and not in a bad way. You know, you can make a Sonic comparison, and it sounds like damning with faint praise, but not in this case.